Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So on the Solana chart, as you know, we are still tracking the overall bullish scenario here because the price of the December low moved up in an impulse, and then we have a WXY structure to the downside in what I count a wave 2 complete for now. I cannot fully confirm to you that it is complete because the move to the upside here is still unfolding, and what we always need to see to confirm that such a wave 2 correction is complete, in this case on the 10th of June, we need to see a 5-wave move up after that, which is reliable. I personally don't see a reliable 5-wave move up. I am seeing only an unfolding diagonal structure, which needs to complete. So I need to see these 5 waves in yellow complete to really confirm that the 10th of June low is a sustainable one or a sustained low, and that we have already turned around and rallied in an uptrend. After that 5th wave, we can look forward to a 3-wave pullback, and it would be a high probability trade setup that we can then put onto the chart. At the moment, we have one here. Price is turning around as it seems. It's not very clear yet, but so far the relevant support levels I gave you were holding. 2230 was and is for me I don't really want to call it make or break point, but it is the level where if price breaks and sustains below it, I think we're having a deeper drop, and I have to count this rally not as part of a 3rd wave, but as part of a high B wave, and this wave 2 is actually still unfolding, and we would just have to reset it over here so that this corrective cycle never finished. And indeed, we are working on an A wave, an overshooting B wave, and a C wave to the downside. That is of course possible. As long as we're holding 2230, nothing I primarily follow, but I am watching for it. All right. Okay. So if we now zoom in a little bit and we take a look, at the potential uptrend here, we said that probably a 1-2 setup was already completed, not a reliable one. Then this 3rd wave is still unfolding here in an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal. I did tell you that, okay, Fibonacci support for this B wave down here is at 2350, but due to the fact that it's a B wave, which can always go a little deeper, and due to the fact that we have structural support at 2230, which was a previous breakout point, I would, let's say, still focus on higher as long as we're holding the 2230 level. So if I zoom in a little bit, we can see that this level did hold, and yesterday we saw price pressure where we needed to see it, where we thought we would see it, and that was after a pretty full ABC structure to the downside. We had in the C wave 5 waves complete as indicated, and we saw quite a good move up in addition to a break of the wave 4 resistance. So I mean, I can't, again, until I get 5 solid waves up and 3 waves down, I can't confirm the trend has shifted, but it's certainly looking quite good. And I would say against the 2280 level, which is this 25th of July low, I think the focus can be on higher. It's just a bit too early to really confirm it. But the problem is, if we now make another low below that level, I think it's going to crash down. Okay, and then we would have a target of around 1833, which is just one that we measured in a previous video. If that becomes relevant, we will focus on that again. But let's just go to the 30-minute chart, because we did a bit of a micro counting yesterday. Please don't treat these micro counts as very predictive. They can change easily through intraday volatility. But we said, look, we had a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setup, so 3 1-2 setups down here. Because what we want to see, we want to see 5 waves up, right? To indicate that the trend has really shifted. We wanted to understand, okay, are we already there? Well, see, we are nearly there. We said, okay, we were at the point where we could count circle, wave 3 complete. Wave 4, probably still unfolding or maybe complete, but we need to see one more high in a 5th wave. Now, that could be unfolding right now. That, again, don't treat them as too predictive. I mean, what I can certainly tell you is that it doesn't necessarily need that one more high. I mean, when you deal with a Solana chart on a 30-minute chart, honestly, you see distortions and you can never be sure, okay, do we get one more high here or do we actually need it? What is more important now, I think we have already quite a few waves, and I think we have enough waves for me to confirm that it could be at least a 5-wave move. I would prefer to see one more high here. But if we now come down, I would give you a support area that needs to hold for price to move higher. So at the moment, I think this could be circle wave 4. Relevant support for circle wave 4 is the 50% retracement. As long as that's holding, I think we can get away with calling it a wave 4, and that's 2430. So as long as 2430 is holding, the focus could be on higher in a fifth wave, circle wave 5. As soon as we have circle wave 5 complete, we can calculate a support area for an ABC structure. Yeah, and then we can say, okay, we have potentially this 5-wave move up was just a larger wave 1. The wave 2 is here, the ABC structure, and then we can continue to push, higher. Let me just, 1 second, didn't want to move that. Yeah, so I need to change the wave degree here. So if we say, okay, this was a wave 1, because every 5-wave move into the trend direction after downtrend can be counted as a wave 1. Again, it could also be an A wave. We won't get into that now. But what I need to see as a first indication that the trend is really shifting is we need to see these 5 waves complete. Then I need to see a 3-wave pullback in a wave 2, which I can't really give you a target for because I haven't got a clear top in place for the first 5-wave move. And then we can see this price unfold to the upside like this, okay? So basically like this, and this would be the C wave of wave 3. Then we should get a wave 4 and so on, and then we can say, it's now all about, are we actually moving up in the C wave already or not? So far the signs are weak, but they are there, and we keep observing them. Okay, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.